Hi guys, this is Sadek from .bin.com, and in this video, we'll show you three methods through which you could root any custom ROM. The first method is by sideloading the Magisk ZIP file. The second method is by installing the Magisk APK or zip using TWRP recovery. And the third method involves extracting the custom ROM, then extracting the payload.bin file, and then we will get the boot.img file. We will then pass that boot.img file via Magisk and flash it via Fastboot command. So as you might have guessed, the third method is the lengthiest one, whereas the first method of sideloading Magisk is the easiest and shortest one. Anyways, I'll show you all these three methods. Do keep in mind that all these methods are not supported by all the ROM. For example, in case of bootlegger's ROM, you cannot do a simple Magisk sideload. It will simply show you an error and you cannot proceed ahead. So in case of all such ROM, you will have to do a Magisk patch trick, or you have to use a custom recovery like TWRP. Whereas in case of the project Elixir ROM or Pixel Experience ROM, you might be able to simply root the phone using the sideloading of the Magisk via the custom recovery. The only way to check whether your custom ROM supports the Magisk sideload or not is that you have to try out the process. If you get an error message, then it will not be supported. If the process goes well and good, then it is supported. There is no other way to check. Or if you want to be on the safer side, then you should opt for the third method, which is the Magisk patch boot method. This is the lengthiest method, but it is supported across all the custom ROM. So if you don't want to do a hit and trial, then directly go for the lengthiest method. While it will take some time, but it's the universal method and applicable across all the custom ROM. But if you want to do a hit and trial, then you should first start with the Magisk sideload, because it only takes a few seconds. If the ROM supports Magisk sideload, then your phone will be rooted in a few seconds. If it does not support, then you will get an error message, and then you can move over to the next step. As far as this video is concerned, I'll show you all these three methods. So let's get started. First and foremost, I'll show you how to root the custom ROM using the Magisk sideload. So the ROM I'm using is the Elixir ROM. It's based on Android 13 onto my Poco F4. The Android version and the phone does not matter. What matters only is the custom ROM that you are flashing, which is currently installed onto your phone. So with that said, let's get started with the first method. So first and foremost, you have to install Android SDK platform tools. This is the official ADB binary given by Google and is required to execute ADB command. So download it from the link given in my guide and extract them onto your PC. I have done the extraction in E drive. You could extract them anywhere you want. Once that is done, you will now have to enable USB debugging. This is required to execute ADB command. So on your custom ROM, go to the settings menu. From there, go to about phone and tap on build number 7 times. You will get a prompt that you are now a developer. Once that happens, you have to go back, then go to system. You should now see developer option. Go there and enable the toggle next to USB debugging. You will now get a prompt on your phone. Tap on OK. You might get an RSA key fingerprint prompt as well. So tap on OK or allow. And with this, debugging is now enabled. So let's now verify the debugging as well. So go to platform tool folder, type in CMD in the address bar and hit enter. This will launch the command prompt window inside platform tool folder, as you could see. So type in ADB devices and hit enter, and make sure you're getting a serial ID. If you're not getting any ID, then unplug and replug your phone from the PC, disable and re-enable USB debugging, tap on revoke USB debugging, use the official USB cable that came with your phone, and use the USB 2.0 port on your PC. So carry out these USB tweaks and make sure you're getting this ID. Once you're getting this ID, let's now move over to the next step. So next up, you now have to download the latest Magisk APK file. I have made a guide on the same. You could grab hold of the latest Magisk file from here itself. Just scroll to the table of content section, and from here you could download the latest Magisk, which at the time of writing is version 26. So download it from here, or you could also refer to the official changelog on GitHub. As you could see, I've given the link for that as well. Or just download the Magisk APK file. Once you have done the download, you have to place the Magisk APK file inside the platform tool folder on your PC. So as you could see, this is the Magisk APK file. So we will now have to sideload this APK file. But since we cannot do a sideload of APK, we have to change the file to zip format. So just right click on it and change it to .zip. So remove .apk from the end and change it to .zip and hit enter. You will get a prompt on your PC. Click on yes. With this, we now have the Magisk in the zip format. Moreover, for the ease of convenience, let's now rename the file to something shorter. So let's just rename it to Magisk so that the complete name becomes magisk.zip. So make sure to rename the file to magisk.zip, and it should be in the platform tools folder as well. So with this, we have got the Magisk file, and now we could do a sideload using the custom recovery. So you now have to boot your phone to the custom recovery. This is the same recovery which comes inbuilt with the custom ROM of your choice. So currently I'm using the Elixir ROM, so my phone will be having the Elixir recovery. So let's now boot our phone to this recovery. For that, open CMD window inside platform tools folder and just type in ADB reboot recovery and hit enter. Your phone should now boot to the custom recovery which came pre-installed with the custom ROM, and it should only take a few seconds. So let's wait for the time frame, and our phone should then boot to the recovery mode. And our phone is now about to boot to the custom recovery. As of now, I'm using the Elixir ROM, so it's the Elixir recovery. From here, you have to go select apply update, then select apply from ADB. With this, your phone is now in the ADB sideload mode. So let's now verify the ADB sideload connection. So type in ADB devices and make sure you're getting a sideload keyword. Once you're getting this keyword, you could now sideload the Magisk zip file. So just type in ADB sideload magisk.zip and make sure that the Magisk file is there inside the platform tools folder and it's in a zip format. Once you have typed in this command, just hit enter and the sideloading will now begin. And as you could see, the installation has now started. And in some cases, you might get a prompt on your phone regarding the signature verification failed. If you're getting this prompt, then just tap on yes to proceed ahead. The prompt is happening because the Magisk file has not been officially signed by the custom ROM. The Magisk is a standalone file. So if you sideload any file which is not a part of that custom ROM, then you will get this prompt. You just have to select install anyway to proceed ahead, and then the sideloading will now begin. Moreover, in the CMD window, the sideloading might get stuck at 34% or 47%. That's not an issue. You could keep a track from your phone. So as you could see, we are getting a message of done. This signifies that the sideloading is now complete. Likewise, the total transfer is also done. You could see the CMD window. So with this, we could now boot our phone to the OS. So go back and now tap on reboot system now, and your phone will now boot to the OS. So as of now, the Magisk file is installed in the backend, but in the front end, we might not have the Magisk app. So we will now have to install the Magisk APK file as well. So let's first verify if the Magisk app is there or not. In most cases, the app might not be there installed in the front end. It might only be there in the backend, so we'll have to install in the front end as well. For that, all you have to do is simply install the Magisk APK file, the same file which you have downloaded from our guide. So make sure to download the APK file from here. And let me first show you. As of now, I don't have the Magisk APK file, as you could verify from here. So let me now transfer the APK file onto my phone. For that, first and foremost, you have to expand the notification section and select the charging this device and change it to file transfer. With this, your phone will now be visible on your PC. So let's now transfer the Magisk APK file onto our phone. Just a minute, it's the APK file. So copy it from here and simply transfer it onto your phone. You could place it anywhere on your phone, wherever you want. So let me just paste it over here. And with this, we have got the Magisk APK file. So let's now install this APK file. So launch the file manager app. As you could see, we have got the Magisk shell app, but it's not the complete app installed. So we'll have to install it completely so that we get the Magisk app icon and the rest of the file as well. So launch any file app of your choice and then select the Magisk APK file from here. Just a minute, select the APK file and it will ask you to enable install from unknown sources. Do that as well. And as you could see, we are now getting the update message and not the install message. We are getting update because Magisk has been installed in the backend. We just need the UI. So tap on update, and with this, the Magisk will now be installed in the front end as well, and it will only take a few seconds. So let's check out the results. So as you could see, we have now got the Magisk app. Let me bring up here in the home screen, and if I now open the Magisk app, you will get a prompt that it requires additional setup. Just tap on OK, and Magisk will now download a few additional files, and your phone will undergo a reboot in 5 seconds. So just leave your phone in that state. Please do not interact with your phone. So Magisk has now installed some additional dependency in the backend, and once that is done, your phone will reboot to the OS. And do keep in mind that the first boot up might take a few additional seconds. That's completely normal and nothing to worry about. So let's wait for the time frame, and then I'll show you the status of the phone. It should now have been rooted. So we'll first launch the Magisk app and then I'll show you the result as well. So let's wait for the phone to boot up. I will also link this guide onto the YouTube video description. You could refer to my guide as and when required. Anyway, let's now launch the Magisk app. And with this, sometimes you might get one more prompt. So just tap on OK. And now you have to select direct install. If you do not get this window, then you have to tap on install next to Magisk and then select direct install recommended and tap on let's go. With this, Magisk will now flash the new Boot.img file, and once that is done, just type on reboot. You might not get this window on every custom ROM. It will only happen in few custom ROMs. So as you might have seen, after we sideloaded the Magisk zip file, and then we got a prompt that it requires some additional setup. We tap on OK, and then we relaunch the phone, restarted the phone, and then relaunch the Magisk app, and then we got one more prompt, and in that prompt we have to do a direct install. The direct install window might not appear on every custom ROM, it might appear only on few ROMs. So if it appears in your ROM, then you will have to do that as well. Otherwise, you just have to tap on OK in the additional setup, and then you will be rooted. In our case, we had to do one more step, and after that our phone is now rooted. So let me now launch the Magisk app, and as you could see, our phone is currently now rooted. There is an update available. If you want, you could do the update, or you could use this version as well. So let me now launch the root checker app. You could install this app on Play Store and tap on verify root. As you could see, we have now got the Magisk prompt, so just tap on grant, and with this we have now got the Magisk root. So our phone is now rooted. So this was the first method to root any custom ROM. Let me now show you the second method. In the second method, it involves using a custom recovery like TWRP. So if your phone has a custom recovery, it's recommended to use TWRP and not Orange Fox or Pitch Black. So if your phone has official or unofficial, that does not matter. Your phone needs to have a custom recovery like TWRP. So if your phone has this recovery, then we will do a one-time boot into this recovery, and then we will flash the Magisk APK file. So let me show you how this could be done. But before that, let me quickly uninstall Magisk and remove root from my phone. So our phone will now undergo a restart. So if that does not happen, then we can do a manual restart as well. So our phone is now going on a restart, and we have now removed root. So as I was saying, if your phone has a TWRP recovery, then we will do a one-time boot into this recovery. Then we flash the Magisk APK file. Yes, you could directly flash the APK file as well. So flash the Magisk APK, and then we have obtained root. But we will only do a temporary boot, and we will not flash the recovery because it will replace the custom recovery. We don't want to replace our custom recovery. So in my case, my custom recovery is AOSP Elixir recovery. I don't want to remove that recovery. It could prove to be risky. So we will just do a temporary boot of TWRP for one-time usage, and from the next time onwards, that TWRP will be replaced by the custom recovery which is pre-installed on my phone. So just for the one-time usage, I will be booting my phone to this recovery, and from the subsequent time, I will be back with the Elixir recovery which came with my ROM. So as of now, let me verify the process. So the Magisk is gone and my phone is now rooted. So let's now proceed ahead and root our phone using the TWRP recovery. So first and foremost, you have to download the latest Magisk APK file. Before that, make sure you have the Android SDK platform tools. As you could see, these are the files of the platform tools. Make sure to extract them onto your PC. And once that is done, you have to download the latest Magisk APK file. You could refer to my guide and grab hold of the APK file from here. As of now, I'm using the Magisk 26 version APK file. So grab hold of the APK, and then you have to send it to the phone. And next up, so let's now move ahead. So after that, you have to download the TWRP recovery file. Currently, I'm using the Poco F4, so I've got the recovery file from here. You only need the IMG file. You don't need the zip file. So grab hold of the IMG file and then place the file inside the platform tool folder. So let me do that as well. So this is the recovery file. Just a minute. It should be somewhere here itself. So let me quickly get hold of the recovery file from my phone. So this is the recovery file. Let's transfer the recovery file in the platform tools folder. And for the ease of convenience, let's rename the file to just TWRP, so that the complete names become TWRP.img. So with this, we have got the recovery file and place the recovery file inside the platform tools folder. Likewise, you should have to now transfer the Magisk APK file onto your phone. You could use either the APK file or the zip file. TWRP supports flashing both the file. When it comes to Magisk, you could even flash the APK file itself. So let's transfer the APK file onto our phone. So for that, expand the Android system and make sure to select file transfer. And after that, once you get this, you could now transfer the APK file onto your phone. So with this, we make sure to transfer the APK file and then transfer the TWRP recovery inside the platform tools folder. So we'll now boot our phone to Fastboot mode, and then we will boot our phone to this recovery. So first off, let's boot our phone to the Fastboot mode. For that, we have to enable USB debugging. I have shown that before as well. So just to repeat, let me show you once again. So go to the settings menu on your phone, then go to about phone and tap on build number 7 times. Then go to system, then go to developer option and enable USB debugging. Once that is done, let's now boot our phone to Fastboot mode. So type in ADB reboot bootloader and hit enter, and your phone should now boot to the Fastboot mode. It could only take a few seconds. So let's wait for the time frame, and then we will proceed ahead to boot our phone to recovery mode. So This screen might vary depending on the phone that you're using. I'm using a Xiaomi phone, so this is the Fastboot screen. In your phone it might vary, that's not an issue. Now type in Fastboot devices and make sure you're getting a serial ID. If you're not getting any ID, then you will have to install Fastboot drivers. I made a guide and a video on the same. You could refer to my guide and please make sure to install the drivers as well. Once that is done, let's now boot our phone to the TWRP recovery. Please don't flash the recovery, just boot the recovery for one-time usage. So we have to use the fastboot boot command and not the fastboot flash command, because if we flash the recovery, then it might replace the custom recovery which came with your custom ROM, and there could be a few issues. So just use the fastboot boot command, name of the recovery file .img, and hit enter. And our phone should now boot to the TWRP recovery, and it could only take a few seconds. So let's wait for the time frame, and then I'll show you the process as well. So as you can see, our phone is now booted to TWRP recovery, and it's just for one-time usage. From the next boot up, it will be replaced. So whatever you have to do, you should do it right now itself. So now go to the install section and just select the Magisk APK file and perform a write swap to flash it. As you could see, TWRP could now flash the APK file as well, but it's only limited to the Magisk APK. You might not be able to flash any other APK file. So it's currently flashing the Magisk and could only take a few seconds. So let's wait for the time frame, and then I'll show you the result as well. So the flashing is now complete, and you could now reboot your phone to the system. As before, it might only have been flashed in the backend, and we might have to install the Magisk APK in the front end as well to get the GUI. So let's wait for the time frame, and then we will check if we need the Magisk APK in the front end as well or not. If we need that, then we'll simply have to install the APK file. So the boot up might take a few additional seconds. That's completely normal and nothing to worry about. Anyways, let's now unlock our phone, and currently we don't have the Magisk APK in the front end. So let's proceed ahead and simply install the APK file. So go to the storage and select the APK file and tap on install. And with this, the Magisk is now installed. Now just you have to open the app and let's check out the result. So just a minute. So as of now, it's still asking for an upgrade. So just tap on OK, and it will now download the additional dependency. And as you can see, we have now got a prompt that Magisk has been updated. So just launch the Magisk app, and you will now get a prompt require additional setup. Just tap on OK, and now select direct install recommended and tap on let's go. So Magisk will now carry out the rest of the process, and it will only take a few seconds. Once then, tap on reboot, and our phone should now hopefully reboot to the rooted OS. So let's wait for the time frame, and then I'll show you the status of my phone. This time around, our phone should be rooted via Magisk. So we will check out the result as well, and after that we will then move over to a third method. Anyways, let's first check if this method worked or not. So our phone should now boot to the OS, and then we'll verify the root status as well. So let me check now the status of my phone. We have now installed the Magisk in the front end as well, and we have got the Magisk app as well. So let's now unlock the phone and launch the Magisk app. And this time around, as you could see, our phone is now rooted. If you want, you can do an update, or you could leave it as it is as well. Now let me launch the root checker app. And as you could see, our phone is now rooted. Let me type on verify root. We have got the Magisk request. So just tap on grant. And with this, our phone is now rooted via Magisk. So guys, these were the two methods. Let me now move over to a third method. This is the lengthiest of the three methods, but it is the most fail-safe and the universally accepted method. You could carry out this method across all the custom ROMs. So let's now change our phone, and let me now try out this method on any other ROM. While this method will work on any custom ROM, but for the sake of reference, I'm using a second ROM to carry out this task. So currently, I'm now moving over to the bootlegger's ROM. This is also based on Android 13, and I'm using a OnePlus 7T, but the steps are applicable across all the phones and across all the ROM version. So let's now get started. So first and foremost, you have to install the Android SDK platform tools. So refer to my guide and download it from here and extract them onto your PC. You could extract them anywhere you want. I've done the extraction in E drive, as you could see. So make sure to extract the platform tools folder, and then you have to enable USB debugging. This might vary depending on the ROM you are using. I'm using a bootlegger's ROM, so the screen might vary depending on your ROM. Now go to about phone and tap on build number 7 times. You will get a prompt that you are now a developer. Now go back, then go to system, then go to developer option and enable the toggle next to USB debugging. Once that is done, let's now verify the debugging connection. So all you have to do is simply go to the platform tools folder, type in CMD in the address bar and hit enter. This will launch the command prompt window inside preferences folder. Now type in ADB devices and hit enter, and make sure you're getting a serial ID. If you're not getting the ID, then you will have to unplug and replug your phone from the PC, disable and re-enable USB debugging, tap on revoke USB debugging, use the official USB cable that came with your phone, and use the USB 2.0 port on your PC. So carry out this USB tweaks and make sure you're getting a serial ID. Once you're getting this ID, you're then good to go ahead. So next up, you now have to download the same version of the ROM which is currently installed onto your phone. You could verify the version number by going to the about phone and having a look at the build number. So make sure to download the same ROM which is currently installed onto your phone. Once you have done the download, let me now show you. So currently I'm using the bootlegger's ROM, and this is the ROM file which I have got. So the ROM is usually in the zip format, so extract the zip file and you will get all these files. So let's keep this file in a separate place, and then you will have to download the Fastboot enhanced tool. I have made a separate guide and a video on the same. Just download this tool from GitHub and extract them onto your PC. I have extracted them. You can extract them anywhere you want, and these are the file of the Fastboot enhanced tool. Now you have to copy the payload.bin file, which is a part of the custom ROM which you have just downloaded. So just to repeat, the same ROM which is currently installed on your phone, you have to extract that ROM and then get the payload.bin file, and then copy this payload.bin file and paste it inside the Fastboot enhanced folder. So as you could see, this is the file which I placed inside the Fastboot enhanced tool, and this is the same custom ROM which is currently installed onto my phone. So once you place the payload.bin file in the Fastboot enhanced tool, you now have to launch the tool. So just use the Fastboot enhanced exe file to open the tool, and once that is done, go to the payload dumper tab and click on browse. Then you have to choose the payload.bin file. So select the file and click on open. It will now bring up the file information. Now go to the partition tab and select the boot file and click on extract image. Now select a location. Let's choose desktop only and click OK. So it will now extract the file, and the biggest advantage of this tool is that it allows you to extract single file from the firmware. You don't have to extract the entire firmware. You could simply choose one file and do the extraction. So as you could see, we have extracted the Boot.img file and it's there in the desktop. So let me now copy this Boot.img file. So let's copy this Boot.img file, and you have to then paste the file inside the platform tools folder on your PC. So now paste the file over here, or rather you will also have to paste this file inside your phone as well. So simply expand the notification section and then select file transfer, and your phone should now be visible here. Once your phone is visible here, select your phone and now simply transfer the Boot.img file onto your phone. This is the Boot.img file of the custom ROM which we have installed onto our phone, and we have got this after extracting the custom ROM using the Fastboot enhanced tool. So once you have got the Boot.img file, next up you have to download the Magisk APK file. So let me now show you that as well. So grab hold of the Magisk APK file from here and download the APK file. Likewise, you have to place the APK file onto your phone as well. So let me now copy the Magisk APK file and place the file onto your phone. So make sure you have the Boot.img file of the custom ROM and the Magisk APK file onto your phone. Once you've got both this phone, now you have to go to your phone, then launch the file manager app, and then you have to first install the Magisk app. So let me install the Magisk app now. So let's first install the app and then open the Magisk app. After that, tap on install next to Magisk. Now choose select and patch a file, and now you have to choose the Boot.img file which you have extracted from the custom ROM. So let's now choose the Boot.img file and now tap on let's go. So Magisk will now patch this Boot.img file, and it will only take a few seconds. So as you can see, the file is now placed inside the downloads folder on our phone. So let me now access the folder from the PC itself. So go to the downloads folder on your phone, and as you could see, this is the Magisk APK file. You could Magisk patch Boot.img file. You could verify the name from the here as well as 26001INAC. So it's the same file. Simply copy this file and then place it inside the platform tools folder on your PC. So let me now place the platform tools folder file on the PC. So this is the Magisk patch Boot.img file which we have got onto our phone, and we have transferred it inside the platform tools folder. For the ease of convenience, let's rename the file to something more meaningful. So let me now rename it to Magisk patch boot, and the complete name becomes Magisk patch boot.img. So with this, we have now got the patch boot.img file, and we could now boot our phone to Fastboot mode and then flash this Magisk boot.img file. So let's do that as well. So open CMD window inside platform tools folder and type in ADB reboot bootloader and hit enter. your phone should now boot to the fastboot mode, and it will only take a few seconds. So let's wait for the time frame, and then I'll show you how to boot your phone to the Magisk Fastboot.img file. So with this, we have now booted to the fastboot mode. Now type in fastboot devices and hit enter, and make sure you're getting a serial ID. If you're not getting an ID, then you'll have to install fastboot drivers. I made a guide on the same and the video. You could refer to my guide and install the fastboot drivers. So now moving on, you will now have to boot your phone via the Magisk patch image file. Please do not flash this file, only boot the file. And if everything works well and good, we could then do a flash. But first time you'll have to only do a boot and don't flash it. So type in fastboot boot and name of the file, which is magisk _patch _boot.img, and hit enter. So your phone should now boot via the Magisk patch.img file, and if it's working well and good, then we could proceed ahead and permanently flash it via the direct install. But for the first time usage, you should always do a fastboot boot command and never use the fastboot flash command. So let's wait for the time frame, and our phone should now boot to the OS, and as of now it might have attained temporarily root only. It will not be permanently rooted because we have just used the fastboot boot command. So our phone is now booted to the OS. So it means that the Magisk patch.img file was correct, and we could now move ahead. So as of now, we have got the Magisk app, but it's just for the one-time usage. So just launch the Magisk app, and now you have to tap on install next to Magisk. Let me show you that as well. So tap on install next to Magisk, then select direct install recommended and tap on let's go. Magisk will now make the root permanent, and it will only take a few seconds. So let's wait for the time frame, and once that is done, you will get a reboot option as well. So as you could see, the process is now done. So just tap on reboot, and your phone should now boot to the rooted OS. So let's wait for the time frame, and once our phone will boot to the OS, I'll show you the result as well. So our phone is now about to boot to the OS. So as of now, we have done the fastboot boot of the Magisk patch image file. So you should never directly flash the file, because if something is wrong with the file, it might result in a boot loop or a soft break state. So always use the fastboot boot command and then use direct install. Never use the fastboot flash boot. It might prove to be a risky approach. Anyways, let's now unlock our phone and launch the Magisk app. And with this, as you could see, our phone is now rooted. So let me now launch the root checker app as well and verify the result as well. So tap on verify root, and with this we have got the Magisk request. So just tap on grant, and with this we have obtained permanent root as well. So guys, these were the three different methods through which you could root your custom ROM via Magisk. So just to repeat, the first one was simply doing a sideload via Magisk. As I've shown you, the second one was using the TWRP recovery, and the third one was by extracting the boot.img file and patching and flashing it via Magisk. So let me show you something interesting. So in some, I have told you in the beginning, there are a few custom ROM that does not support the Magisk sideload. So for example, this is the bootlegger ROM which does not support doing a sideload of Magisk. Let me show you. If you do so, then what will happen. So let's first boot our phone to the recovery mode. And now if I try to root this phone via the Magisk sideload, then it will not work and it will give out an error message. So let me show you what I mean. So our phone is now booted to the recovery mode. It will only take a few seconds. So it's now in the recovery. So from here, we have to select apply update, then select apply from ADB, and the phone is now in the ADB sideload mode, as you could see. So now let's transfer the Magisk APK file inside the platform tools folder and now open the CMD window. And now if I try to do a sideload of Magisk, so let me type in ADB sideload magisk.zip and hit enter. You will get a signature verification prompt. Select yes, and as you could see, the flashing is now complete because we have got an error prompt. The error is recovery error in sideload package, status 127, and one is the error recovery 21. So there are a few custom ROM which does not support the sideload of Magisk. So in those custom ROM, your only option is to use the fastboot boot Magisk method. In other words, in those ROM, you have to use the third method itself. The first method will not work. The second method might work, but the third method will definitely work on those custom ROM, such as the bootlegger ROM. So guys, with that said, let me now round up this video. If you have any queries, do let me know in the comment section. And guys, please like this video and subscribe to the channel for more tips and tricks. Thanks a lot for watching.